Hello, health coaching class. I hope you're having a great start to your semester. It's a beautiful sunny day in my office today, so I'm glad to be here. I appreciate all your patience with me. I have these in-person classes that are taking up some of my energy in ways that the online classes, sometimes, if I'm being honest, I need to remember to keep coming back to you. So I appreciate you following up with questions and being patient while I learn to balance all of these things again. I wanted to talk to you about the discussions. I know there have been some questions and a little bit of confusion, and I get that. When I started teaching this course back live, or during the semester, I should say, I realized that with this many students and across this amount of time, and then frankly, just in general, I hate discussion boards. This idea that one person posts something and then we all have to comment and then we have to read everybody's comments, I hate it. So I'm not doing that. So what we're going to do is have live discussions. And I know you signed up for a 100% online course, and that's why we have lots of options to access this content. So for first, if you go into the discussion boards on Canvas, all I'm asking you to do there is to use that to sign up. So both on the syllabus, in the schedule, and on the discussion board, you'll see the dates and times of when those discussions are. They are all different. There's a Saturday morning, there's a Tuesday afternoon, or they're scheduled for a variety of times so they fit individual schedules. And there's a lot of you. So even if 10 of you signed up for each discussion, there would be people who might not ever get a chance to talk. But I just encourage you to do that. It's not a requirement, but if nobody signs up, then there's no discussion. There's nobody for me to talk to. But I can talk to myself, but that's not very interesting. And if folks don't sign up, then I will kind of poke and say, hey, please sign up. It's not going to be that bad. It's only a 20 to 30-minute obligation. So those of you who sign up, my expectation is on that day and on that time, you're going to log into that Teams discussion, and we're going to have the discussion with our cameras on, unmuted. We're going to talk about whatever it is. The first discussion, for example, is what is health? And there's no right or wrong way to have that discussion. Anybody that shows up live that day and talks is automatically going to earn their 6 points. Teams will take your attendance. In a real discussion in a classroom, someone would ask a question, someone would respond, there might be a little discussion, we'll move on. It's exactly how our live conversations are going to go. The second way to earn your 6 points is just to show up for that discussion. Keep your camera off, keep your mute off because you're not an active participant. Just your presence in the room that day is going to earn you those 6 points. You're in attendance, therefore you've earned the 6 points. If you can't show up live for that day or time, or you just frankly don't want to, you're going to have to then go into Teams, and I'm going to try to put the link in Canvas. It's just new, and so I have to figure out exactly how to do it, but it'll always be in Teams. You have to go watch the discussion, and then there will be 2 questions that you need to ask just to validate/verify that you participated. A couple semesters ago, for example, one of the discussion follow-up questions was, why did Dr. Wagner start bleeding during the discussion? And it was because I was still at home and my cat walked across and decided to rip my finger open, and I was literally dripping blood. So it's not going to make you do any extra work, but you are going to have to put in that same amount of time, and then those real 2 quick questions that'll just prove to me that you listened to the discussion. So 3 ways to earn 6 points. Now here's where this can get a little tricky, and I haven't quite figured it out in Canvas yet. Show up and talk, automatically get your 6 points without doing anything extra. Show up and listen, automatically get your 6 points, nothing extra. Or listen to the discussion and answer the 2 questions. And you'll notice that I put the due dates, I think they're at least 2 or 3 weeks after that discussion to make sure you go in and participate in that discussion. Now, in Learn, this would get a little sloppy in the grade book because there would be the 6 here for the participated in the discussion live or witnessed, the 6 here for answered the questions, and then I would put discussion 1 in a column where everybody would get 6 points. If you didn't do anything, you'd get 0. If you did what you needed to, you'd get 6. But what confused people is it would record it as a 6 out of 12. And people would say, well, why didn't I get the full 12 points? Then it's because there was no such thing as 12 points. There was only 6 points possible, and you chose that direction to earn them. Now in Canvas is a little bit more intelligent, so I'm working out how exactly that will go. But keep in mind that even if it says 6 out of 12, 6 was all that was possible. And because Canvas is smarter, I might be able to even, I think I'm going to be able to go in and just assign the discussion portion only to the people that didn't do it live. And then it can all be in that same column, even though there might be multiple ways to get to those 6 points. All right. I hope that helps. So go into the discussion board, find one that you think is interesting. Are you more interested in ethics or skill practice or, talking with the grad students about their projects or prevention, right? There's all these options for you. Say, I'll be at this one. Again, it's not a serious promise. So if you need to skip or switch, you're more than happy and welcome to. And then either show up and talk, show up and listen, or follow up by listening and then answering the questions. Got it? All right, so please, if you have questions about the logs, look for how the heck do we do these log videos anyways? And then I will also be posting a how to make a health coaching video that's a lot more up to date than the one you're finding in the links and on my YouTube channel. All right, I'm so pleased that you're there. I'm so thrilled that I'm here. Thank you for asking your questions. I appreciate your patience while I try to get my sloppy mess together this semester. I wish I could say it's post-pandemic, or not that we're out of the pandemic, or because I haven't been teaching in person for 539 days, or because I'm teaching 5 classes in addition to being the program coordinator over 11 different concentrations. But let's be honest, I just am a little messy. All right, I'm doing the best that I can, but I need your help. So please keep letting me know when links are broken or you have questions. All right, hang in there and have a great weekend. I'll talk to you again soon.